At the time, I lived in Santa Monica. Again, maybe not right around the corner, but where are we now? This is 22nd Street, but I had a place on 15th Street, right above Montana. And I turned my garage into a studio. And I had a friend, actually it was a family friend, one of my wife's friends, and a producer named Bob Goodwin, R.W. Goodwin. And he was hired to do this X-Files pilot. And he put in a good word for me, and maybe a few other people did. But it was between me and 4 or 5 other composers. I never knew who they were. All I knew is that at the time, Chris Carter lived in the Palisades, and I was the closest. So that was immediately a big deal. So, anyway, I get the show, and what's so incredible about it, or one of the many things, is, you know, I watch it and I think, oh, this is pretty good, you know. But who knew that it was going to turn into the X-Files, if you know what I mean? So, because of my friend Bob Goodwin, Chris decided to interview me and I think a few other people, I'm not sure. He came to my studio and he listened to some music for, I don't know, half hour or so, and he shook my hand and said, thank you for your time, and we'll be in touch. Okay. I didn't know what to think, except that was interesting. But he was extremely kind of, there was nothing flamboyant or flashy or emotionally, you know, or dramatic about him. He's quiet, and I couldn't tell what he really thought, is what it was. So he leaves, and I go about whatever else I was doing, and he calls back 2 weeks later and says, do you mind if I come over again? I said, okay, fine. Same exact process. Comes over, listens, shakes my hand. All right, we'll be in touch. Goes away. I don't know if it was a week or 2 or longer, and then agent calls and says, well, you've got that show. And I said, that's nice, not knowing what the future held.